Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ivy. Guys, I did an interview with Relebohile Mabuja on SABC3, but if you missed it, it's here on YouTube on Unpacked with Relebohile. I did an interview with her where I shared my story of what happened to my face, what happened to my brain, what happened to my son's brain, because I'm a survivor of head injury and I survived. I am alive, my son is alive, and I'm here. And I want to say I am so grateful for all of you guys that shared your love and your support and your prayers and your well wishes to me and my son. I'm so grateful for all of that, and it just makes me feel um loved, and it's so weird because sharing that was nerve-wracking in terms of now I'm sharing my story on a bigger platform, which means a lot of people are going to watch this, and it just feels like I was ripping off bandages and letting people know my fears, my pain and all of that, and my traumas. But I'm here to create a platform where I can share my story and let people understand that I'm not a creator. I'm not God. I didn't create myself, and there's so much I can do to run my life, my future plans, and it's in God's hand. And if He didn't want me to die that day, and with all the times that I was trying to commit suicide, it means that I'm here for a purpose, and I don't know what the purpose is. So I just wanted to say that um sometimes what we go through, it makes us stronger, but going through it you will never understand it, and you actually feel like it's making you weaker, or but I guess they're right when they say what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So I'm here, and I want to appreciate each and every one of you. And my son is doing okay. Maybe he might future on this channel one day, you'll see him. So yeah, I want to say, and the big thank you is to Relebohile Mabuja for that platform, because that is a hospital, because we go there to heal and to heal people, you know what I mean? And I want to thank her so much for giving us a platform to share our traumas with people that are probably going through the same thing or something similar, right? And I'm so grateful for her, and I God bless her so much. And I just wanted to say thank you, Sister Lebohile. Thank you so much. So yeah, it's just so weird, man. It's weird, and I'm so anxious because I've kept this inside of me for so long that watching myself yesterday, I couldn't understand the level of pain that I went through. I know what I went through, but watching that girl on the screen was something so big for me, because I was like, I really, really, really managed to fight all the demons to be where I am today, to be a great mom to my kids. And was that easy? It's not easy. It's not easy, and I think that's the other reason why I started my YouTube channel. So for days where it's not easy, I can hop here and talk to someone who can help me or share my thoughts with you guys and stuff. And I also want you guys to interact with me. Even when you're feeling down, you can go my Instagram and DM me privately. That's a place where we can engage, on more private space. You know what I mean? So I am so, 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 so grateful, and I love you guys. So yeah, I want to touch on confidence today. I want to touch on confidence, on how I'm working on my confidence, and how far I am, and what are the things that work for me, and what are the hardships that I had to go through for me to understand that um, the scar on my face does not change the person I am, and it only changes how I look. So this is the new me, this is my new face, this is what I look like. And when you say Ivy, this is the Ivy that you're going to get. There's no other one. And the old me is gone, unfortunately is gone, and I there are times where I forget how I used to look. So yes, I want to say confidence starts with you. There is no one who's going to teach you confidence. There is no one who is going to literally take you and train you to be confident. They can try do that, but if you don't believe it yourself, if you don't believe that you're beautiful, if you doesn't only come from um your beauty, like how you look, it doesn't really come from that only. It's a collective of stuff like uh are you mentally confident? Are you, because the other thing that doesn't make sense is people all around you saying that you're beautiful every day, and you telling yourself that you're not beautiful every day. The one that weighs more is you. It's not what they say. What they say, really, it doesn't really matter, it's about the things that you're feeding yourself, and it could come from trauma. It could come because I don't believe that. Okay, let me not say I don't believe, let me say I don't know people that are born and are not confident. I feel like it comes from the things that we experience when we grow, and the things that dent our self-esteem and stuff. So it comes from a lot of stuff. But I want to say, every single time you are feeling down, you don't want to get out of your room, you don't want to see anyone, you don't want to talk to anybody, you don't want to eat, you don't want to do that, I'm going to say, take the time and go through the pain. Do you understand? People are like, don't let the pain win, don't let this win. You're not letting the pain win, you're going through it. You understand? And it's, for me personally, what works is I distance myself from everybody. I isolate myself, and I write down what I feel, every feeling I'm feeling for. Because normally with my condition, let me talk about my condition. The episodes don't even last more than 7 days. They don't last more than 7 days, but they're deadly. You know what I mean? And as time goes, I had to learn how to try and fight in my way, the way that I know it's gonna work for me, to stay and survive, because it doesn't make sense for you hurting people while you're hurt, or while you're going through depression and all of that, and trying to fight with the greatest killer, and that is your mind. It doesn't help to lash out on people, and it's going to happen when you have a lot of people around you trying to say all they can to try and make you feel better. One of them is going to say something that's going to trigger, I don't know how you're going to react to that, but it's better to tell them that I'm not okay, can I have a couple of days off, I just want to fight my I want to fight this battle, and I'm going to come back better. And when it comes to the suicide thing, if it happens that you are feeling like that at the moment, so what I do is I listen to worship songs, right? And I play worship songs, and the ones that I can relate to the message of the song, and I play it, and I jot down every feeling. You understand? I write. If I want to swear or cuss or whatever, or cry or scream or whatever, I write it down. I make sure that I'm going to look back and say, okay. And I don't know normally what triggers these things, but it's just so sad how we are so imprisoned in our own minds, because I don't know what tomorrow will be like. I don't know if something is going to happen that's going to trigger what I find as trauma. But with God by my side, I'm here, I'm stronger, and I've just been living life knowing that God has me. Because at this point, I don't know. I don't know my plans. I don't know why I'm here. I don't know why God is letting me even be on YouTube like this. So I'm so grateful for my family, man. My family has been the greatest support, and my friends. So I just want to say, mental health is a problem. It's the biggest killer, and a lot of people are not taking it seriously. And let me say, they're not taking it seriously because I don't think they know a lot about it. Because you can get mental illness from traumatic experiences that happened in your life, or with me and my son, it's because of physical injury. So it's not something that I started having mental problems after my accident, and it's something that you have to live with. You have to learn to live with that. That is your new reality. And if you can get help, try get as much help as you want. And the biggest thing for me is having someone to talk to. That's the most That's the most important thing, because my biggest thing back then when I was going through my divorce and the trauma of my accident, I wanted someone to talk to. I just wanted anybody, anything, to just listen. I just wanted to vent. I wanted a hug. I just wanted love. You know what I mean? And sometimes it doesn't work your way. And I'm here, and I'm happy that God gave me the strength to go and speak in front of so many people and share my story. And whoever gets healing from my story, I love you and God bless you. And I hope that each and every one of you um, normalize speaking when you're going through stuff. And it might not even be when you're going through it, but when the storm is calm, you can literally share that with someone. Another thing, our men in South Africa, I'm saying South Africa because I stay here. Let me not say South Africa. Our men in general. Um, I don't know why we I don't know why they're told they're not supposed to show the emotions. They're weak when they do that, and they're not supposed to cry. That is killing a lot of men, because like they go through the same traumas that we go through. They experience the same things that we do. They get traumatized like we do. And they get depressed and all of these things. Like what is supposed to happen to these men? They're not supposed to get therapy. That you can't speak about it. That thing is deadly, because it just creates a cold room, a cold dark room inside of you. And it's going to portray to people, because even if you're trying to hide it, people are going to start looking at it. Imagine you're so broken, and your partner in a relationship is expecting you to not even um slip up. You must be the greatest man ever, but you're fighting your own demons inside that nobody knows about. So you end up um reacting to how you feel, and that could hurt someone else. It could hurt your loved ones, because they don't know why you're doing what you're doing or acting how you're acting. So I just want to say that, let people speak. And if somebody, I mean, it doesn't hurt to just listen to someone. If someone says, can I please talk to you, I just need a hug, or can you just tell me it's going to be okay, just be kind enough to do that. So yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy that um I'm here, where I can actually talk about this without crying. And it shows a bit of healing, and it shows that I'm actually a fighter.